Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Julia. Today we are going to do another pick a card reading. The topic of today's reading is, what was their original intentions with you? I think this is a great topic. I think that it's going to be a variety of different things for different people. We are going to have 5 piles. 5 piles, and I will show you the candy canes right now for each pile. Before we go any further, I do just want to say I hope everybody has had a happy and blessed holidays. I sure did. I enjoyed a nice quiet holidays with my family. It was also my birthday a couple days ago, and it was really nice. So I hope everybody else did as well. Now that we are coming out of the holidays, I do plan on picking up the pace with doing more readings. I know I got down to just doing like 1 a week, and I do really plan on picking up the pace with that and doing a lot more readings, as well as also hopefully in January I'm going to open up private readings. So as soon as I do, I will be sure to update all the details here on the channel. And yeah, so let me go ahead and show you the candy canes. Okay, so for pile 1, we have this green candy cane. And this is, it's Cold Stone flavored. So we have the green Cold Stone ice cream flavored candy cane. Okay, and then pile 2, which kind is this? Oh yeah, okay, pile 2, this kind is, the flavor is jet puffed. Like, I guess like it's a candy, jet puffed candies or marshmallows or something. Yeah, I think they're marshmallows. Anyways, jet puffed marshmallow flavored candy cane. This pink one. This one's cool. Pile 3 is this yellow candy cane, and it is Twinkie flavored. I love it. So pile 3 is the Twinkie flavored candy cane. And then pile 4 with this pink and red candy cane, this one is Jello flavored. Ooh. Oh, I just used to love, sometimes when I was a kid, I used to love to drink that Jello mix before it turned into gelatinous or whatever. It's still good. Okay, anyways, this red one, number 4, Jello. And then number 5 with this pink, yellow, and blue candy cane, this is another Cold Stone ice cream flavored candy cane. It's pink, blue, yellow, and white. Nice little mix there. So these are the 5 options. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. As per usual, timestamps will be in the description box and the comments. So, and last but not least, I do want to also say, I always do read all my comments, and I do see that sometimes you guys give me requests or suggestions for readings, and I just want to let you know those are always welcome. I always write them down, but because, you know, I've been kind of slow with the readings over this holiday, I know I've only been doing 1 a week. I do plan on picking it up, but they are welcome. So if you've ever requested one and I put, yeah, that sounds like a good idea, know that I do plan on doing it still, even if it's been a minute. I don't know if you guys see, I've got like all these pages full of readings I plan on doing, but I always do write them down and I will get to them. So yes, if you have a reading you want, you are more than welcome to leave it in the comments, and as soon as I can, I will get to them. I have a whole list of readings I plan on doing, so I just want to let you guys know that. And yeah, so thank you for coming by, and if you are new here, I hope you will feel called to like and subscribe. I would definitely love to see you here again. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. So yeah, we'll take it to pile 1. Hi, pile 1. If you chose this Cold Stone ice cream green candy cane, pile 1, this is your reading. What was their original intentions? And it's really interesting because earlier today when I first decided to do this reading, all of a sudden Spirit starts live streaming the song Poker Face by Lady Gaga in my head. It was like right away I heard, I wanna hold them like they do in Texas, please. And I was like, oh God, this is gonna be a really interesting reading. It lets me know that for a lot of the piles, the people who you guys are asking about originally came in with a poker face. Now, whether that was that they had no intentions of falling for you and then they ended up falling in love, or they came in with good intentions and they really wanted something pure and nice, and then something ended up happening where, you know, the past came back and haunted them and they went in another direction. You know, it'll be different for each pile, but I I just want to mention that to you guys. So I pulled the cards, and we're just going to get right into it. Okay, so remember, this was what their original intentions were. Okay, so I'm just going to say it how I see it. Okay, so pile 1, coming out with Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, Queen of Swords upright, the Empress reverse, and Page of Cups in reverse. Yikes! It feels to me like this person originally viewed you as somebody who appeared to have a lot going for them. And they had not the best intentions at first. I'm going to be honest with what I'm seeing here. I'm not going to lie to you. It feels like they came in saying all the right things for possibly all the right reasons. I don't believe they were being honest from the start. I believe this is somebody who lies. Straight up. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. I do believe I'm feeling the possibility of an energy here of there was possibly another female in their life. It could possibly have even been a baby's mother. Maybe a mother-like figure, but it feels a lot like a baby's mother. But somebody who they were maybe involved with, that they were at that time not getting along with, and they were upset with, and maybe it was out of spite towards that person, whether they were telling this person or not, but it feels almost like they were having issues with this person. And if this doesn't have to be that you're asking about a male, this could, you remember, the energies in tarot are always, energy is very fluid. So it could be that you're a female asking about a female, a male asking about a male asking about a female asking about a male. These are just the energy. So it could also be that, you know, if you're a male and you're asking, say, about a female, it could be that still this person might have been having problems either with their mother, or it's possible they had a spouse, a boyfriend, an ex-girlfriend, somebody who they were at odds with at the time. And so it's like they viewed you as somebody who looked like they had their stuff together, and they came in and it feels like they had some kind of I'm not gonna lie, like an ulterior motive. It feels like they came in really smooth, really slick, said a lot of the really nice things, like it's almost like when something sounds too good to be true. You know, this is a smooth operator who might have ended up being a smooth criminal, if you know what I mean. Not saying that there was criminal activity involved here, but you never know, it could have been. Yeah, it's with the Knight of Cups for me coming in reverse, it's not that they weren't offering emotions. It's normally, for me, this is like a smooth talker who has an ulterior motive, a hidden agenda, whether it was just to talk you out of your panties or your boxers, or if this was that they wanted something else, money, you had some kind of resource or connection, but there's something it seems like they viewed you as having, or even if it was just because you seem like you're somebody who had things going on for you and they wanted to be connected to you for that reason. But it does feel like that was what the original intention was. Now, this is also on this second row here. I put, you know, Spirit, let me know versus from their original intention, what actually ended up happening. And this is where it gets interesting. What ended up happening is the Ace of Pentacles. And the way I'm channeling this, oh God. Ace of Pentacles next to the King of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. They view you as the Queen of Pentacles, whether you're a male or a female. And this is how they ended up coming out. Whether they're a male or a female. They ended up, even though they had really no good, pure, so I won't say not good intentions, but they didn't have pure intentions from the start. It feels like they realized you're a gift. Something happened where they realized you were being gifted to them from the universe. But this person, even though they started to realize you were a counterpart, even if they were already involved with other people, they started to realize you were a match. You were a counterpart. But they were not ready to meet you there. I don't know if they thought you were going to wait around for forever or what. But this person realized you were a gift, that you guys were a match, but that they weren't ready to meet you there. Okay? This is what ended up happening. That, I told you what their original intentions were. What ended up happening is they realized they weren't ready to meet you there, that you were a gift. They realized that you guys were a good match, but this person with the death coming out in reverse was not ready to change for you. They were not ready to transform. They didn't want to end things with you, but they weren't ready to transform. Why? Because this all happened so fast. Things picked up pretty freaking quick. So what did they do? They betrayed you. Because they weren't ready to change. They had too many other things going on. So they ended it with you. Why? Because their original intentions were never to work on things with you. Occupation in reverse. They had originally intended on just leaving you waiting. And I do believe this person left you waiting for a very long time. Because it happened so fast. They just saw you as somebody who they could see what they could get out of it, almost feels like. How they could benefit from you, because you look like there was something about you that was well put together, whether it was money, the way you looked. It was almost like wow, this person's got it going on. Well, I'm going to go hang out with them, kind of smooth talk them, see what I can get out of it, because I'm not going to be honest with them, because I have somebody else really already that I'm connected to, who I'm not really seeing eye to eye with right now, that I'm having issues with, that I don't want to apologize with. I'm mad at that person. I'm going to go hang out with this person. Come to find out, they realize you're their perfect match. But they were not willing to meet you eye to eye. They were not willing to change, to receive this gift of having a perfect match. Yikes. Yikes. So what they do, they left you waiting. They did not work on things with you. They had control issues. They were not willing to make Hangman in reverse. They didn't take enough time out to think about this, to think things through, to see this golden opportunity. They weren't willing to make a sacrifice for you. Now it feels like this person is doing some serious self-introspection. They're away from you. They're thinking about things. They're sad. They're starting to go within at this time. They are realizing a lot. This person is finally not just facing the truth of the situation, of the connection with you, but this person is finally facing themselves. Seems to be that they're away from you. I feel like they might even be away from a lot of people. This person is now, after doing this self-introspection, they're now pondering something. We have in the double majors, the Hangman coming out twice. So first time in reverse, second time upright, but this time it's the second of the Hangman in the double majors. Notice he's not hanging right there, but he's thinking about it. This person's thinking about making a huge sacrifice. They know they have to sacrifice something to come towards you, and this person's thinking about it. They're wondering if it's too late. They're wondering if they waited too long. So what was their original intentions? They originally viewed you as the lamb, the sacrificial lamb, something that would be easy to just have fun with and then get rid of. Like, it's just fun. They saw you as innocent, naive. They thought you had a lot going on, but they didn't think you'd know any better. They thought you were too maybe pure, good, too good of heart. They didn't think that you would. Okay, hi guys, my battery just died, and so I had to like totally just take my whole freaking camera apart to put the battery back at the bottom and screw it back on the tripod and get the angle back. So I hope I'm okay somewhat in view, because Mercury keep retrograding all over me with its freaking Mercury. Sorry. 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 Okay, excuse me. So I'm gonna, there's just a little bit left here for your guys' pile, but I'm gonna try to get it in. Trying to remember where I left off. Yeah, I was like mid-sentence and the freaking looked up at the camera screen and it was like completely black. So, I believe I had left off talking about they viewed you as the lamb. And their intentions for you was never to dive deep and they kind of just were going to leave you with the fish here that's restless, lost in the current. Yeah, so their original intentions were not the best, but what actually ended up happening was this person ended up realizing who you really are to them, for them, and it seems to be going through a series of experiences of, you know, it all happened so fast, they weren't ready to change, they cut things off with you, it felt like they might have even betrayed you here, left you waiting, having control issues, something, not willing to make a sacrifice. Well, something's happened in this person's life, it feels, where they are now away from you. It seems like they're not near you. They seem like they might be keeping away from a lot of people, doing some being forced to kind of like face themselves, and there seems to me they're coming to terms with the reality of this situation. And right now it really feels like they're thinking about sacrificing something, or sacrificing a lot, and what it is they have to sacrifice, and if it's too late to do that or not. So I just want you to know it does definitely feel like they know who you are to them. They do view you as a counterpart. They do know they left you waiting. They are very aware of how they treated you. And they do view you as a gift. Though their intentions from the jump were not the best, it feels like now they want to make it right. I don't feel they have been in contact with you about this yet. If they have talked to you, I doubt they've talked about this to you yet. But it really feels like they haven't really been around. Seems like it kind of feels like they're staying away from a lot of people. But yes, pile 1, that is what I have for you today. Sorry the battery died. It kind of like I was on this whole, you know, channel, like channeling this whole message, and then it just like the battery died. You know, Mercury retrogrades do things like that. But thank you so much for coming today. I'm going to go ahead and take it to pile 2. I hope this resonated. If it did, please like and subscribe if you feel called to. I'd sure love to see you guys here again. I'm going to take it to pile 2. Okay, bye. Hi, pile 2. If you chose this candy cane, I believe this is the Jet Puff Marshmallow flavored candy cane, pile 2. This is your reading. Welcome. So, yeah, I just want to say, like I said, this being at pile 1, I'll probably say this at the beginning of all the piles, but, yeah, what I decided I was going to do this topic today for this, pick a card for this reading, like instantly, Spirit started playing for me in my mind. I started channeling the song Poker Face by Lady Gaga. So I knew that for a lot of the people that you guys are coming here to read about, these people came in with the poker face on. They weren't showing they weren't showing their hand. They weren't really showing what their real intentions were. Now, you know, for all the piles, it's always, of course, going to be different. Whether these people came in with bad intentions and they were acting like they were coming in, you know, looking for a good connection, but they really had some other intentions, or if it's that they didn't come in intending to fall in love and then they end up falling in love, or they came in looking for love and then something else happened. You know, it'll be different for each pile, but yeah. So we're gonna get right into it. I just pulled these cards out. Pile 1, like halfway through, my battery died and I had to put the camera back together. Mercury retrograde has not been kind to me today, so we're going to get right into it the best we can. So here we go. Pile 2, this is your reading. What were their original intentions? Yikes, pile 2. I'm going to be all the way honest. I'm not going to sugarcoat things in what I'm seeing here, and it looks like this person, sorry, I'm making that ugly face, but looks like their original intentions were not so kind. Not exactly sure how this person came across to you at first, but it looked like their original intentions was to, coming out first card, we have the 5 of Pentacles. It's like they had no intentions of sticking around. Next to that, we have the 3 of Swords. Ooh, feels like we have a game player on our hands. Somebody who had malicious intentions. They didn't care if they hurt you. They didn't care if they put you in a third party. intended on it. As a matter of fact, coming out next to that, we have Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This person came in with the intention, knowing well that they were going to hurt you and leave you. They were trying to either A, take something from you, they wanted something from you, whether it was money, or if they just never, or if they wanted to stop you from getting an opportunity, or if it's that they just never, for some of you, it's that they just never really plan on actually offering you something. Coming out next to that, we have the Hierophant in reverse. Now, I'm reading this in a couple different ways, and it'll be different for each of you. For some of you, it's that they never planned on making a commitment. You know, they planned on leaving. But for others of you, if you were already in a commitment, this person came in with the intentions of breaking that up. Okay, I just have to say that. If you were already connected to somebody when this person met you, they came in, coming out, I mean, these were, look at their intentions. 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, and the 8 of Cups upright. This person came in with the intention of breaking something up and then leaving. Okay, vicious. Yeah, I just have to be honest with what I see. And if you were not already in a commitment, this is letting me know that this person just never planned on committing or offering you anything serious. They were, you know, planned on leaving. Get what they wanted, maybe stop you from getting into a commitment if you weren't already in one. Maybe if you weren't already in one, they just want to make sure that you didn't get into one. Or maybe this, I'm hearing something else right now too. For some of you, it could be that maybe, say, for instance, if you have a specific line of work or something you do, this person wanted to make sure that you didn't get some kind of a contract or something, so that you would miss an opportunity, and then they were going to leave. It almost feels like, you know, what is that? What's the word I'm looking for? Like some kind of a espionage, like within a corporate espionage or something, like somebody sent someone to like distract you to make sure you didn't work your way up to a higher level, and then that person was just going to leave you. I don't know. For somebody, it could be, definitely could be that. But for a lot of you, I feel it's mostly going to be that this person never planned on offering you anything serious. They came in with the intention, knowing that they were just going to end up leaving and not offer anything serious. For others of you, though, it will also be that if you were in some kind of a connection already, this person planned on breaking that up and then leaving. What ended up happening? So that's what I asked in the second row here. What ended up actually happening, though? This is interesting. We have the 6 of Cups. Death. Justice. The Queen of Cups. 5 of Cups in reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles upright. Ooh, shit got real. Pardon my French. For some of you, despite what this person's intentions were, I feel like you touched their heart. You actually touched their inner child. You changed them. You put an end to their original plan. This was your justice. This was their karma. You made them feel something. Good for you. This person, that I think ended up making this person disappointed in themselves because they couldn't go through with their plan that they had in the dark, their original plans, and they actually wanted to work on something with you. What? There's like a little bit of a similarity here to the first pile, but it's a little bit different. Their intentions for you is actually quite harsher than what the first person's intentions were. That person was just kind of like looking for fun, you know, but this person actually looks like they had bad intentions, which is sad. But yeah, these people are out there who do these kinds of things, you know, unfortunately. Today's world, that's where we are at. But for others of you, there is a possibility for some of you, I don't feel this will be for many of you, maybe even just one, despite what their intentions were, somebody might have got pregnant. Kids might have ended up coming in hand. They might have had all these bad intentions of, you know, they never planned on sticking around, but it ended up somebody ended up having a child. Children could have been involved in that, put an end to their original plans, or that transformed the situation. Some of you, maybe they can't just walk away because now, courts might be involved, child support, something to that matter. Yeah. But this mother, it's interesting, I just say mother, but I was saying the Queen of Cups next to Justice, it's feeling almost like a child support feel for some of you. This person, Five of Cups in reverse. This person feels like they ended up losing out on something, but they don't want people to know. This person might be making some plans at current. At current, it feels like their plan is this person actually, I feel like they want to come together with you. This person either they want to love you, or they're at a place where they're having to make a decision on how they want to proceed forward. This person feels like they didn't have the strength to hurt you. Something changed. Something transformed them in this situation where they felt like they didn't have, because this is from the double majors. You see, this isn't the regular strength card. You see in this strength card, you see she's down, not looking, and the lion's attacking, coming out reverse. They didn't have this, something happened where it's like, I feel like you touched this. You awoken some kind of feeling in this person where they just didn't have it in them to hurt you anymore. You have this person like, this hanged man. He's not actually hanging. Hasn't made a sacrifice yet. It's like this person hasn't, I feel like they're not willing to sacrifice. They're thinking about it, sacrificing certain things, but it's like this person is like, I feel like they haven't made sacrifices they really should be making in order to become correct with you. But it's like this person, like you see, look at the look of thought on his face. This person's rethinking everything. How they used to be, why they can't do you the way they do everyone else, or what's changed here, or why they just feel like they can't go through what their original plan was. It's like, now that it's like you got them rethinking their whole thing, everything they know themselves to do and be, because this person, look at this. Oh my God. I love this double majors deck. I know the camera's kind of far, but look at the King of Cups. He is like hunched over crying. This person is so in their feelings, like, what the hell happened here? They're like, what's happening to me? You have made this person feel something. They are in their feelings and they hate it. Oh my God. They don't want anyone to know. Look. You see how we have this Five of Cups over? They do not want anyone to know how much they are feeling everything now. Like, how dare you make me feel everything? That's what they're thinking, pile 2. How dare you make me feel all these things? It's like they're like, oh my God, what's happening to me? Sorry. Oh, good for you. Good for them. It's about time. Feel it. To let it burn, right? And change. People need to feel things. Feelings are good. Feelings are not our enemies. Feelings give us empathy. It's what the world needs, right? Yes. So right here, we have the black egg and the camel in reverse. And I'm getting different mixed energies on this too. I feel it's because you speak from an authentic place. There's something within you. They know there's a special energy within you. And with egg and the Six of Cups coming, there could definitely be some kind of children or something involved, or some kind of opportunity. They know there's some, maybe they didn't see it in you at first, but you hold some kind of, there's something so authentic about you that it's touched them in a way. They didn't think you would be able, it's like they figured they could just come in and hurt you and leave you, and that you wouldn't be able to make it. Like you'd be out like camel in reverse, like you'd be out in the desert dry. Like there's nothing that you'd be able to do about it. But this person ended up, because this person is like, with camel in reverse, I'm also getting this person's not used to being in touch with their, because camels hold water. They're not used to being in touch with their feelings. But now I feel like something new is birthed inside them that they don't want people to see, because they feel so much now, and it's like, what's happening? I think they're going through this transformation, especially with this death and this justice. This is their card. You're a part of their karma. Like them meeting you, like you awoken something with them to where now they feel, and they feel, because they feel everything, they're empathizing now. They feel like they can't have it in them to hurt you. And they're like, what's happening to me? You've caused this person to transform. Yay! Good job. Good job, pile 2. That's what I have to say. Also, there's something interesting coming out up here. And I'm kind of like trying to channel this. First, I was only going to pull one kipper. And we have mature woman coming out in reverse. Okay, this person I feel is like this because growing up, I feel this person, a part of their shadow work that they need to do is, I think this person had mommy issues growing up. 2 other ones jumped out with it. I'm not sure I'm going to keep them, but it was interesting. Mature man and child coming out with mother reverse. That's why also too, it makes me feel like, you know, whether their mom was around or not growing up, I kind of feel like maybe she was around, but they just didn't have a good relationship with mom. Maybe she was abusive. Maybe she was on drugs or drinking. But it just feels like there's some kind of mommy issue with this person. This person could be a male or a female, but it feels like they have some kind of a mommy issue. There's something they need to heal their feminine energy from within in their shadow work. Also, we have spy coming out in reverse. And what I'm getting from that is this person doesn't want you to know that they watch you. They don't want you to pay too much close attention to them. I don't think they want you to realize the huge transformation they're going through. I don't think they want you to know that you've got them in their feelings. I don't think they want anyone to see them. I don't think they understand what's happening to them. I think they've undergone something. They know something's happened to them. They know something's changing. They don't like it. I think they're feeling everything, and because they're not used to feeling everything, I think it's like really a little bit imbalanced and all over the place. It's like, you know, feeling something for the first time, like, what is this? Welcome to feelings. Thank God you're not a sociopath anymore, right? Sorry. I know it's not funny, but you've touched this person. You've changed them. You've caused a reaction. You know, in some of my readings, I've noticed in my recent readings, you know, I've done a lot of reading, you know, the aura, on reading people's auras and reading their spiritual gifts, and almost all the piles I noticed, there's this thing where it, there was a common theme that was coming up in a lot of the cards, and it's not so much that every pile was the same, it's just that, because each one had different gifts, but there was one of the constant themes I was seeing in a lot of them. There's energy just moving over there. Oh, we have a guest somewhere here. The cat just got up too. Hey, whoever you are. Sorry. Okay, but yeah, is that a lot of people, had the energy of like almost like a walking karma or a walking judgment for people, because, you know, I know if you're coming to my channel watching these readings, you have a high spiritual energy. I can feel it. I connect with you guys. I do. And so it's like that works. It's like it's very much like a catalyst for people that you come in contact with, even if they are a karmic connection, because it changes them. And that's the point of karmic connections, is to learn something, right? So you've caused some kind of reaction in this person that's causing them to feel, and it's uncomfortable for them because they're not used to it, and I think they really want to run away from it. They're not really sure, they don't understand what's happening, why they are not behaving how they normally would, and it's kind of freaking them out. But yes, their original intentions for you were not good. I have to be honest with what I see here. Like I said, coming out at the top, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles reverse, Hierophant reverse, 8 of Cups, then just leave you out in the cold. Didn't care if you were hurt. Not offering you anything. But you've changed this person. You have them rethinking everything. I think they're even thinking about like really coming at you right now, because they're all in their feelings. I love it. I love it. Finally, feel it. Let it burn, right? Let it burn. It's not going to hurt you. Feelings are our friends. So that's what I have for you, pile 2. I hope this resonated. If it did, please like and subscribe if you feel called to. I definitely would love to see you here again. I'm going to go ahead and take it to pile 3. See you guys in another reading. Hi, pile 3. If you chose this yellow candy cane, the Twinkie flavored candy cane, pile 3, this is your reading. Welcome. Okay, and just like I said in the beginning of the other 2 piles, I'm going to start off with telling you guys this too, because I didn't say it at the very beginning of the reading, is, earlier when I decided to do this topic on, what was this person's original intentions with you or for this connection, right away, Spirit started channeling the song Poker Face by Lady Gaga in my mind, I wanna hold them like they do in Texas, please. Carry my, no, he can't my poker face. Yeah, that one. So it lets me know that for most of these piles, pretty much, I'm guessing it'll probably be all of them because I haven't done all of them yet, but that a lot of these people came in with the poker face on. What their true intentions were masked. And for some of the piles, it's, I'm sure it'll be that people came in and they thought they were looking for love, and then something ended up happening and it went in a different direction. For others of the piles, it's people came in from the jump with, not so good intentions. They had ulterior motives and things going on. And then some of them, even though they had bad intentions, they end up falling in love. For each pile it'll be different, but I just want to put that out there. I just laid these cards down, and I'm going to say what I'm feeling and also what I'm hearing from my spirit, guys. I'm going to hit my vape real quick. Hope you guys don't mind. I feel this pile specifically is going to be a very specific pile. This pile will not be for everyone who comes to this pile. I know this. If within the first, say, minute or 2, this isn't resonating for you, pick another pile. Even though I know it won't be for everyone who comes to this pile, I'm going to go ahead and keep it because, A, these are the cards that came out, so that means somebody needs to hear it. Even if it's only just one person, Spirit wants this out for somebody. But I think there will be a few people who come to this pile that this is not your actual energy. Pick one of the other piles, okay? So after the first, 2 minutes, if it's not resonating, just pick one of the other ones. But somebody specifically needs to hear this message, okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get into it. What I'm seeing here, this person's original intention was, looks good. I'm hearing that song by Doja Cat, I want to show you all, I want to brag about you. Yeah, this person wanted to show you off or show off a life with you. This person wanted to come together and build a foundation with you. This person wanted to manifest with you. This person wanted to seize new opportunities without having to make sacrifices with you. This person didn't want you giving to anyone else. That's what I'm channeling. That was their original intentions. It feels to me like this person wanted to show off what they had with you. For some of you, I feel, because also we have House in reverse, despair, and occupation in reverse. I feel that without you, this person might not have had somewhere to live. I feel this person might have been having a hard time finding work or making money. This person might have been in a place of despair. And that's why I said this is a little bit of a harsher one. While it sounds all good, it's what this person's intentions were to do with you, because I feel like this person was being an opportunist almost. It feels like this person was trying to secure security from you. Whether you have a lot of money or not, maybe you would be able to help them with somewhere to live, or hook them up with somebody who could give them work, or they knew that you had maybe money or work or an inheritance, or you knew somebody who could give them work, or that you were expecting these things. but it's the energy of that is really what I'm kind of feeling here. Okay? That's why I said I don't think this will be for everybody who comes to this pile. Also, what ended up happening is there was a certain... This person ended up not being able to seize an opportunity or begin something. They weren't able to... This didn't take off like they wanted to because this person was too emotionally immature and they were lying. They were afraid to actually fully get their feet wet and put their feelings into this, is what it feels like. This person doesn't want to be exposed that they have lost control. They are not on their throne at this time. We have Wheel of Fortune coming out. We have Wheel of Fortune coming out twice from the double majors, both times upright, but look at the difference in them. Luck was in their favor, and it feels like luck's not exactly in their favor. Something's changed here. Look at that Wheel of Fortune, how it's cracked open. And between that, we have the High Priestess in reverse. And this, for me, stands for contracts. Now, this High Priestess in reverse looks like she's a girl wrapped in a sheet peeking out a window. This person might have cheated on you. This person might have cheated on you. That might have been a break of contract because they were out doing... Because we also have here intimacy with an air sign. And intuition in reverse. Also with that High Priestess coming out in reverse, they don't want you using your intuition. They might have broke their contract with you in some way, whether you guys are, you say, married or not married. But if you're committed, it could be that they don't want you, or they could be that they don't want you using your intuition. They might be trying to get you in a commitment, but they don't want you to really use your intuition or really look at the fine print. Because maybe they have planned on breaking contract, or they're having bad luck and they don't want you to know what's really going on, why they want this commitment. Knight of Cups coming up here. Oh, is this one upright or in reverse? I can't remember right now. But for me, either way, it's like this person smooth talking. They're telling you everything. The Knight of Cups for me, whether it's upright or reverse, is somebody who's got the gift of gab. They're selling it. They're selling themselves here. They don't want real exposure of the fact that they're not in control of something, or maybe that they're not on top of their shit right now. They don't want you to know, I feel, that there's somebody else they've been being possibly intimate with, or at least talking to. With air sign, you could be this air sign. They could be an air sign, or it could be an air sign they are involving themselves with. They definitely have not been using their own intuition. They don't want you using yours. 3 cards we have coming out here. We have Stingray reverse. This person needs to grow a backbone. They don't have it yet. Raccoon in reverse. This person needs to stop playing in the trash. Playing with trash. Sleeping with trash. Sorry. I'm not calling you the trash. I'm saying it feels to me like this person has other things they're doing on the side and that they're looking at you as some kind of opportunity, and I don't like that. I don't think that's right. Also, Fire Ant here in the reverse. This person... Fire ant, following their passions. Ants are in the community. This person needs to stop spreading their passions in the community. This is giving almost F-boy or F-girl energy. It's like they want to be admired for what they have or what they can gain by, oh, look at me, I have a nice house, I have it all together, I'm working, I'm making money, I got all these opportunities, and they don't want you giving any of this to anyone else. That's really what this feels like. It feels like even though they're doing all this, it's like Ace of Wands, upright, Ace of Wands, reverse. They're not even being passionate with you, though. It's like... This person isn't giving this a good... This person's emotionally immature. This person's a liar. This person's afraid of actually really getting in their feelings. They're not putting all their passions in this because it's like they want this for show, it almost looks like. Or maybe this person... has money and they want you because they think you would look good with them. It's like something about the way it looks to everybody. They want everyone to look at this perfect, how everything is perfect. They've got it all together. Look at me. You know, I've got, maybe can get an inheritance or something's going to be left to them, but they want this person to be oh, our family, you have to be, you're going to be left all the family business, but you need to be married and have this and that going on, or we'll give it to one of the other children. Something like that is what it feels like, where it's like this person knows it needs to, for looks, it needs to look good, but they're not, I don't like this because it feels like this person lies. They're emotionally immature. They're afraid of actually really feeling anything. They have feelings, but they're afraid to feel them, and they don't want people to know it. It feels like they're messing around with other things, spreading themselves thin throughout the community, being intimate, or at least talking to other people. Maybe they have even a sexting problem, something like that. But this coming out with this Wheel of Fortune and this contract, it's giving me, again, something, inheritance, marriage, breach of contract, something not going as planned. They need, in order for luck to be in their favor, they don't want you to realize that that's what the whole purpose is that they need it for looks. Something about this connection is about for looks. I know this won't be for a lot of people. That's why I gave that little disclaimer at the beginning. There's, a few other piles to choose from, but this is for somebody. Somebody needs to hear this. Yeah. So this person, their intentions, this is one of the ones where it's like, yeah, their intentions were not bad. They were good. They wanted to have it all good stuff. Let's, come together, get the house, the marriage, work, money. But their reasoning was not right. It wasn't because, oh, I'm deeply in love with you and I'm so passionate about you. It feels to me like this person is already can't have too much passions for any one person, because it feels like they've spread themselves thin in the community and have been doing things with other people, and they are hoping this person doesn't listen to their own intuition of how foolish they've been acting. They don't want you listening to your intuition either. Okay, so that's why I say this pile I know isn't going to be for a lot of people. But it's for somebody. Somebody needs to hear this for sure. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Pile 3. If this was not your pile, please check out one of the other piles. I would love to see you here. Again, if this did resonate, forewarned is forearmed, right? Because you deserve to know, and you deserve the truth, and you deserve someone being real with you, right? That's what I believe. So this is what Spirit wanted you to know. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take it to pile 4. If this resonated and you feel called to, please like and subscribe. I would definitely love to see you here again. All right, thanks for coming. Bye. Hi, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this candy cane, the Jell-O flavored candy cane, ooh, yum. Pile 4, this is your reading. So I'm going to start off by saying, like I said in the other piles, when I decided to do this topic today, what was their original intentions for you or this connection? Like immediately, Spirit was channeling the song Poker Face by Lady Gaga in my head, which, I want to hold them like they do in Texas. Sorry. But it lets me know that a lot of these people that you guys are coming to this reading for, and for all the piles, that these people had on poker faces. They were not really showing their hand what their intentions were. Some of the other piles so far have been, well, one of them was a little bit harsh. The other, they all had different things going on, but we're going to go ahead and get into your reading. I just pulled the cards out, and yours is quite different in a way from the other readings, because I feel like your reading got a little bit hijacked here by the angels. I know this is going to sound really weird. I talk about angels a lot on my channel. I can't help it. I work with them. For some of you, this is going to be that there is an actual person that you are coming here asking about what their original intentions were. And it's going to be that this actual person had the intentions of coming out. First, we have Judgment, 3 of Cups in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, King of Pentacles upright, Two of Pentacles upright, and the Moon. So for some of you, and I'll explain about the angels in a minute, but for some of you, it's going to be that this person's original intentions is they wanted to expose something to you about people. There are some people who are not possibly in your friends group or in the community, but there are some people who are not being, we'll say, a good friend to you, who are doing some things behind your back. It feels like maybe that you might have had, whether you were in a connection already, it could be that one of your so-called friends was doing something with the person you were in a connection with. Or it was like, say, one of your friends was sleeping with your ex, or the person you like, the person you considered a soulmate, or the person you were actually with or wanted to be with. But it feels like there was somebody who was supposed to be a friend to you who shouldn't have been messing around with this person, but they were. And you weren't aware of it, that this person was like juggling back and forth between you and somebody who was obviously not a good friend to you, but was supposed to be. And they wanted to expose this with Judgment and the Moon coming out in reverse. This person's original intentions is they wanted to expose this to you. If there's not a person who wanted to expose this to you, it's that the angels were spirits from the other side wanted you to be aware of this. Yeah, like your spirit guides, your folks, your ancestors. And so that's what the intentions were. What ended up happening is, it looks like just that. For some of you where this was an actual person that they had intentions of exposing that to you, what ended up happening is this person wanted you to be aware that this person did make it aware to you. They did put it on a display that somebody was being an F-boy, F-girl, so that you could be not in mental turmoil anymore, and that you could realize that somebody really didn't have feelings. They weren't really in their feelings, that somebody was emotionally unavailable. And that is what actually ended up happening. If somebody didn't actually expose that to you, it's that the divine exposed that to you. It could be that the divine is actually exposing that to you right now. Because we also have right here, cycles. Open your heart up in reverse. Manifest in reverse. And Guardian coming out. Once again with the angels. First two cards coming out on these, for what the person's intentions were, what actually happened. Look at those. On Judgment and the Lovers. You see the angel? You see the angel? This is what they're highlighting to me. Starting out, this is what's coming to you. These beings are bringing this to your attention. And then in the Oracle, what's the first card that comes out? Guardian. Your reading got hijacked by the angels, pile 4. They are, and which is a beautiful thing, because that means they are working with you and watching over you very closely. And that is a blessing. You got the divine hookup here. And what I'm channeling from this is, they don't want you repeating cycles that you've already been through that keep you from opening your heart up, which will stop you from manifesting, which will prevent you from going further on the journey you should be on. You know what I mean? Your journey in life. They don't want you to get stuck in a cycle that you are. It's like they want you to be able to open your heart up, but to the right person, not the person who's being the King of Cups in reverse. Somebody who's probably got some kind of escapism issues, emotionally unstable, will end up being emotionally manipulative and emotionally abusive to you. Somebody who's, whether you're aware of it or not, seems to be that they were fooling around with somebody who should have been a friend to you but wasn't, or if it's not that it was one of your friends, it was somebody else who's in your community. This was a misjustice to you. This, you know what I mean? Like, justice is blind, but in reverse. It's like, this was not your karma to take on in this situation. This wasn't for you to experience. If you already experienced it, that the angels want you to know it wasn't meant for you to. And so if this is a real person, it's like they wanted you to know that this is what had happened. This is the truth of what was going on. Because whether it's an actual person or the angels, they know that you are truly the Queen of Wands. You're beautiful. You are magnetic. Even if you're a man, you're vibrating at Queen of Wands. You're attractive. You're good looking. You're magnetic. You can attract so much better to you. You don't need somebody who's going to keep you stuck in some kind of karmic cycle, who's not going to be willing to open their own heart to you, who's not going to help you manifest, who's going to stop you from moving forward on your journey, who's going to be moving slowly towards you. They want you to break free from that cycle. We have the Devil in reverse. We have King of Cups coming out twice. In reverse, the upright. They want you to go to break free from this karmic cycle, to go to somebody who's going to really love you. And I believe the divine is bringing that in for you. And I hate when I hear that in readings personally, because I'm like, okay, sounds good. But whether that's coming for you yet or not, they're saying, this is what's not for you. Definitely. And that's what this person, whether is there's an actual, so if you're asking about a specific person, if they're saying this person was, their intentions was to expose all of this going on to you. If that's not this person you're asking about, the angels right now are exposing what this person, the truth of this person is to you, because they don't want you being stuck in that cycle. They want you going from they know this person will keep you. See, every time I read these cards, I'll channel it a different energy for each reading. With octopus coming out next to hummingbird, they don't want you being in something that will keep you heavy in your emotions and in a dark place. They want you to be light as a feather. They want you vibrating at the hummingbird. They don't want this heaviness on you. They want you to be light as a feather, being able to move in any direction and moving forward on your journey. You definitely have heavy spiritual, ancestral, angelic assistance at this time. I mean, look at you got 3 angels on the board, and one of them being guardian. A loved one watches over you, whether that be a loved one who's passed or a loved one who's an angel who loves you deeply. Because you know they do love us. Some of them, yes, they love all of us, yes. But there are some of us they work with very closely, like because they've known us for so many lives. You know what I mean? So many lives. You never know really who you're walking next to, or when you meet somebody, you never really know who they are in the spirit realm. Some of us, our third eyes are open, and some of us sense it, and some of us know it, and some of us don't. Because even though some of us have our third eyes wide open, there are some of us some souls are just very well cloaked. People aren't supposed to know who they are. It's part of the test to see if they knew who they were, that person was in the spirit realm, they might treat them differently. So, some souls are very well cloaked, I'll say it like that. So, right now you have a lot of angelic assistance with you. They are helping you to move out of these cycles. So, that's how they've hijacked your reading, pile 4. That is what I have for you. I hope this resonated and made some sense. I am going to go ahead and take it to pile 5. I hope you will feel called to like and subscribe. I definitely would love to see you here again. And, yeah. I'll see you guys in another reading. Hi, pile 5. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this candy cane, this is the Cold Stone Ice Cream candy cane with the colors pink, blue, and yellow, and white. This is your reading. I'm going to tell you guys, like I told all the other piles at the beginning, that earlier today when I decided to do this topic, what was their original intentions? Right away, I started channeling the song from Spirit, started channeling to me the song Poker Face by Lady Gaga. You know, carry my poker face, which let me know that a lot of these people really did have other intentions coming into these connections. So we're going to get right into it. All the piles have been quite interesting. One of them was really specific. But this one's pretty specific. Not as specific, I think, as pile 3 was. But anyhow, let's get right into it. So their original intentions. Can't always be honest with you guys, okay? So it's not always easiest fun stuff to hear, but I'm going to be honest. This person's, it really is feeling this person's original intention with you was, it feels like an affair. To be honest, this is feeling like an affair. It feels like this person wanted to keep you a secret. It feels like this person had something else going on. Might have been on the rocks. They might have been fearful of getting a divorce. You could be watching for a man or a woman. Either way, it doesn't matter. You could be a woman watching for a woman, man watching for man, man watching for woman, woman watching for man. However, this translates for you. We're just reading energies here. Not gender specific. So it feels like this person wanted to come towards you as a secret. We have the Chariot, the High Priestess, Knight of Cups in reverse, and Knight of Pentacles reverse. And I also have to say here that with me seeing 2 Knights out here in reverse, it's making me feel like they had probably 2 affairs going on. Aside from like some other kind of a more serious connection, whether it was a husband, a wife, a committed partner, or maybe they were going through some kind of divorce. But it feels like there was somebody that they wanted to keep these relations a secret from. They wanted to keep you secret. They wanted to come towards you. They were coming towards you and wanted to come towards you and have things going on with you in secret, but they really didn't have a lot that they really wanted to work on or feelings they really wanted to offer. This was their original intentions. Down here I'm going to get into see how that actually ended up playing out. But as of right now, what I'm seeing is that I feel like there was at least, for sure, you and probably at least one other that they were having some kind of a secret affair with. I don't know if you're aware that they had a serious connection going on, or maybe if they were maybe in the middle of a divorce or afraid of getting divorced, or somebody that they didn't want to find out about this, but that's what it feels like. What ended up happening here is they found themselves having to make a choice because they didn't want it being talked about or coming out about what happened. And from the looks of it, with Page of Wands in reverse, lets me know this person was behaving very immaturely. But then we have 10 of Pentacles upright, 3 of Swords in reverse, and the 5 of Wands. They felt like it ended up being there's too much of a choice they had to make. They didn't want to do the third parties anymore because they decided they wanted to end up working on it with their family or this other connection. Maybe there was too much that was invested in that, be it money, children, work, something, in that they decided they want to work on it and not do the affairs or the third parties anymore. There was a change. They changed their mind. With change and adjudication coming out, maybe they were going to get a divorce and then they decided not to. Maybe they decided to work on it with their partner, or they, because maybe they were going through a divorce. Something like this coming to light wouldn't be good in court. So they had a change of mind or a change of heart. It feels to me down here too, we have Empress in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, Temperance coming out twice, and the Queen of Swords coming out reverse again. How it begins is how it ends, right? Feels to me like, I feel like whether this is a male or a female you're watching for, it feels to me like whatever that other connection was that they didn't want finding out about, this, whatever they were trying to keep you secret from, whether this was someone serious, somebody who they were leaving and then they decided to work on it with, it feels to me like that person was spying on them. That person noticed a change in the way that, okay, their other person, there's serious commitment, if that's what you want to call it, might have even been like a baby mama, baby daddy, or whatever. It feels to me like that person was watching them, and people were reporting back to that person that feels to me like that person had other people spying on your person, and other people were reporting back to this person, telling them stuff. That person noticed the difference in how your person was behaving with their emotions towards them, and your person decided to try to balance things out and make it right, but this person might have decided, okay, I'm going to end up divorcing this person anyways because they weren't able to balance things out after all. person needs to make a change. They need to transform. This person's been ducking a transformation. They can no longer avoid this transformation. It's like I think this person thinks about you a lot. I think they daydream about you. They think about, this person thinks, they do think you're beautiful. Whether you're a male or a female. They daydream a lot. They wonder what they like about what it would be like to be with someone like you. They think about all the problems they have at home, but they've decided to work on things there. It just ended up being too many problems, too many fights, trying to keep all these other little affairs going is what it feels like. Yeah. We have also here, we have peacock reverse, snake upright, dragonfly reverse, and owl in reverse. What this person, if you haven't, could know, it's like this person was like peacocking. They were putting on a show and going and doing other things at nighttime. They had this whole other, you see this whole other life, flower of life, that they were keeping a secret at night. There was like a transformation. They were a whole other person in secret. But this was an illusion. They can no longer keep up that illusion. They no longer can go and see people at night or in the dark. It doesn't have to be always that they saw you or other people at nighttime, but it's things they were doing in the dark. They can no longer do that. We also have coming out here confession, love spell, and Mercury retrograde. I feel to me that this person either had to confess to their serious partner what was really going on, or somebody told their partner, and so it's like they had to come out and confess and admit to it. Like they had to admit to the truth because that person already knows. With love spell in reverse, there very well could have been some kind of energetic work done. I'm feeling on my channel right here, what I'm getting is, I feel you're not the only person that this person was trying to keep as a secret or as an affair, and I feel that somebody else they were keeping as a secret or an affair threw some energetic work at them. Sorry. I know it's not funny, but it kind of is. I feel that person felt wronged by them and got mad and threw energetic work on them. Whether it was to bring them back to them or to get them in trouble or exposed with their partner. Something to that matter. But anyways, everything, it feels like it came out. Everything came out in the open. We are in Mercury retrograde right now, as I know, because my camera was messing with me earlier. Mercury retrograded all over me. So, you might hear from this person during this Mercury retrograde. If it's not that, it's that this is like, there's been a lot of miscommunications. Maybe that's how a confession came out. Maybe they meant to text either you or someone else, but the partner, whoever they are, ended up getting it. Maybe that person hacked their phone and forwarded messages. It's something, but something happened to the effect where I feel like either there is some kind of something happened where the communications were short-stopped, blocked, rerouted, or just on accident sent to the wrong person. I feel that person, you will hear from them again, and they do have to confess some of this to you. If they left you wondering what the hell happened, if they haven't been showing up or showing out or putting on a show for you and others anymore, it's because it feels like they were doing the most in the keeping too many secrets, and somehow the person they were trying to hide a lot of this stuff from found out. Whether it was some people reported back to them, or they were spying, they looked through their phone, but that person found out, and now that person can no longer hold up the balance of trying to have all these other little secret lives with other people going on. So there's definitely been a change. They could still be going through with the divorce or being forced to, but it feels like they were trying to, despite their original intentions of trying to keep you and it feels like other people's secrets and have these secret affairs going on. It feels like they can't do that anymore, but that they'll definitely be coming forward eventually to talk to you about everything that happened. So that is what I have for you today. Pile 5. This one was a little bit specific too. If it doesn't resonate, there's other piles, but yeah, if it did, I hope you'll feel called to like and subscribe. I definitely would love to see you here again. This is what I have for you today. I'm going to go ahead and end it there. See you guys in another reading. Bye, y'all.